How to configure your quiz settings. ProProfs makes configuring your quiz's settings quick and easy. To get started, click on Edit Settings under the title of the quiz that you would like to configure. You will see tabs for General Settings, Security and Tracking, Language, and Notification. Let's start in the General Settings tab. All of the settings that we are about to discuss are optional and should only be configured if they apply to your quiz. First, enter a maximum score for the quiz. You can also assign points and weights to individual questions if you prefer. Next, you have the option to enter a time limit that quiz takers have to complete the quiz, and you can select when the quiz is available. Next, choose a scoring method for your quiz. Possible options are pass-fail, letter grading, poor to excellent, and custom. Each option allows you to customize every aspect of the scoring method. Your next option involves the order of the questions. You have the option to have questions appear randomly or in a specified order. You can also select to have just a certain number or percentage of the questions asked during the test. These are known as question pools and are a great way to randomize the questions on a quiz. Next, you can limit the number of times a person can take the quiz. In the presentation section, you can decide if every page will contain a single question or if all of the questions will appear on one page. If you choose one question per page, you can further decide to do practice mode, where correct answers are revealed immediately after answering the questions, or exam mode, where questions are not revealed until later or possibly not at all. Next, enter a custom header which can include logos, instructions, media, and more. Once your header is complete, move on to customizing what quiz takers will see when they are done with the quiz. You may elect to show a completion certificate for those that score above a certain mark. ProProfs includes a certificate template as well as the ability to upload your own design with your signature and logo. You can also show social media and sharing links, show scores, results, or even a detailed report of which questions were answered correctly and which were incorrect. Additionally, you may elect to reveal the answers in this report. Once you've configured all of the applicable sections, click Save. Now let's move on to the Security and Tracking tab. Just as with the general settings, all of these settings that we are about to discuss are optional and should only be configured if they apply to your quiz. Start by adding a password for your quiz. You can then choose whether you want your quiz to be public and available to search engines, or private and available only to those who have the URL for the quiz. Comments can also be made public or private, and you can block the use of a browser's back button as well as the ability to print. Depending on what kind of account you have, you may see additional security settings for creating individual usernames and passwords for each quiz taker. With the tracking section, you can require a quiz taker to complete information prior to taking the quiz so that you can track who took it. Available fields are name, email, ID, phone, address, or you can create a custom field. Once complete, click Save. On the Language tab, choose your preferred language for quiz buttons and then click Save. Finally, in the Notifications tab, you can decide whether or not you get an email when someone takes the quiz, configure the system to automatically send something to quiz takers when a quiz is complete, or have that information sent to someone else. When you're done, click Save. Congratulations! Your quiz is now fully configured. We encourage you to watch our next video on how to send out your quiz. Whether you're creating a secure exam, practice test, business training, or just a quiz for casual engagement, ProProfs has the features and settings that you need.